Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 6 predictions. Looks a pretty decent Team of the Week, some nice individual cards in each individual position that stands out. We've got a good scoring week of 16 in the end, keeping us top of the FUTBIN Predictions League. So link for that down is below as always, and same for Kieran's predictions as well. So if you can smash links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for posts to the channel and social media links as always. And I would hope that we can get a good scoring week again. I may adjust it like for the FUTBIN League tomorrow. So we've got 3 goalkeepers. We have Gomes, Ruffier and Ronau. Gomes got 10 saves, clean sheet and 8 on L'Equipe, and he was goalkeeper of the week for L'Equipe, so that kind of stand out immensely. Now the thing is, that was a draw, but you got 10 saves, and I would say that should still stand him in good stead, but when you're goalkeeper of the week, that usually should give you a good strong chance, and 10 saves to be honest is going to take some doing. Ruffier, he got 7 saves, a clean sheet and an 8 on L'Equipe as St Etienne beat Bordeaux. Now we need a good goalkeeper, and in terms of good goalkeepers you've only got really Gomes, Ruffier and Ronau that kind of truly stand out, unless you decide to go a curveball of like a Pickford or an Ederson or even a Senzio for that matter, but I can't really see it. And then our third goalkeeping option is Ronau, Frederick Ronau. He made 10 saves, clean sheet, player of the week and a 1 on kicker. Everyone will probably put Paciencia in their team weeks, and to be honest people will, but Ronau kind of should walk in. When you get 1 on kicker and you're player of the week, you should be getting in. But saying that, we've seen that a few times already this FIFA, that player of the week is not getting you guaranteed into team of the week. So while I'm fancying 3 goalkeepers, we may see Ronau dropped for someone else, which would be a shock, but hopefully I cannot see it. Now defender wise, this is where I will probably do a change. I've went for Kamara and Abdel Hamid. Both got 1 goal, a clean sheet and a 7 on L'Equipe. In terms of defenders, there's not too many others that are standing out. People will put in Duarte, but they will put Duarte of Levante when it's Duarte of Granada. Big difference. But I don't see Duarte of Granada happening, even though he did get a good match rating. He got a 3 on marker, but I still feel that due to his rating being silver to gold will not happen. But I still feel Kamara and Abdel Hamid, because both made the L'Equipe team of the week, 1 will get in. Where both will get in is a different matter. Then Lenglet, 1 assist, a clean sheet and a 3 on marker. He made team of the week as well and should kind of walk in. Everyone's going, oh, Griezmann, Messi. They ain't happening, folks. They ain't happening. Lenglet's walking in and he will be the centre back choice. And then Hummels, clean sheet and a 2 on kicker. This one could go 1 of Hummels, Royce or Hazard. I feel they'll go the defensive option of Hummels to juice up the defence. But I feel if they were to go for anyone else, I believe it's like Forgan Hazard got man of the match from the game, looking at what I've read, but one of them's getting in. But because Hummels made team of the week, I think that's what might help, but so did Royce, so it's going to be interesting. On to some like midfield forward options. We have got Bibu of Hoffenheim. He got 1 goal, 1 assist and a 1.5 on kicker. Not one prediction I've seen so far has included Bibu, so that will be interesting. But Bibu, the 1.5 should stand him in very, very good stead. It was very impressive. I watched the game yesterday afternoon. Grealish, 1 goal, 1 assist for Aston Villa. People are putting Target in, and like Matt Target, whatever you pronounce his name, he ain't happening. Grealish is the most obvious shout from that game, and despite playing left wing, still a handy EPL option. Aston Villa are starting to rack up informs quite quickly this FIFA. Lago Jr., 1 goal and a 3 on marker. Mallorca beat Real Madrid. Now Lago Jr. is a gold. Same for Salva Sevilla, but Lago Jr. got made team of the week, and I would say that should stand him in very good stead of getting in, and I would imagine could be actually a nice little card, and I would quite like him. David Silva, a goal and a man of the match. He made the team of the week as well for his performance and should stand in very easy stead, I would hope. Like, could be a very nice card, but some people may go against them happening, but I can kind of see why. But I'm hoping 1 goal and a man of the match performance helps him out. And then Tyson, 2 goals, 1 assist for Shakhtar Donetsk, playing calm for what I've seen position wise, and would be a nice inform for sure. Ukrainian leagues missed out a couple of times this FIFA though, so Could Tyson miss out again? There is a possibility, but I'm hoping that he still has done enough to merit his spot, because like Shakhtar won like 6-0. Junior Moraes is the other shout for 2 goals, but I feel Tyson just has done enough to get in from the midfield view. The only other one I would like, in terms of my only doubts from this pick, I would actually say could be either Lago Jr. or David Silva, but I feel both strong shouts. Angel, 2 goals, player of the week and a free on marker. He came off the bench in the second half for Getafe, ran riot for Getafe, scoring 2 goals, earning player of the week, and usually when that happens, he had a nice inform last year. I played him as centre mid, and I would say this card could hopefully be no different. It could be a nice cheap inform to use and rock up with, so definitely a card I will keep my eyes on. Candeas, he got 3 goals, 2 assists for Glenerbali in the Turkish league. The other Turkish league option that could happen is Junior Fernandez for 1 goal, 2 assists, but I feel Candeas will be that shout. Elkison, 2 goals, 1 assist. He is now Chinese, so don't expect a Brazilian like, sadly, but Chinese Super League starting to hopefully develop some nice cards. Fellaini, 1 goal, 1 assist is another strong shout from the league. Goitom, 4 goals, 1 assist for AIK. He played a part in all 5 goals against Falkenbergs and should kind of pretty much universally walk into team of the week. I've actually seen some predictions not even include him. That's how bad some predictors are. If you've made a part in 5 goals, you should be walking into team of the week. And saying that, I've seen the same for Candeas, folk aren't including him. And then Mislav Orsic, he got a hat-trick for Dinamo Zagreb, beating Gorica 4-2, and I would say he should walk in as well. Then on to some other forwards that we have before we jump into some possibles. We've got Ferreira of Monarcas in the Mexican league. He got himself a hat-trick. You will see folk go Eduardo Vargas for 2 goals, 1 assist, but he only played 45 minutes, and if you watch the goals as well, you'll see why he should not be in the team of the week. Andreas Cornelius of Parma, former Atalanta forward, he got himself a hat-trick and an 8 on Gazzetta. He was very, very impressive. He came on after 12 minutes and kind of ran the show for Parma. Kulusevski, the winger, he is not in FIFA, for those that I've seen in a few predictions trying to ask, oh, will he happen? No. Cornelius got an 8, and usually an 8 on Gazzetta is very hard to ignore. Paddy Madden, a hat-trick and an assist for him for Fleetwood as they beat Burton, should walk in. Di Maria got 2 goals and 8 on L'Equipe, part of their team of the week, should walk in. He played right wing for what I've seen, but they have him as a centre mid, so I'm pretty sure the team sheet had him as a right wing, so we'll see what happens with that. Ben Yedder, 2 goals and an 8 on L'Equipe as well, should walk in, be a nice, and finally one to watch, seeing a boost, obviously De Jong being the other one, and then Lautaro Martinez, he got himself 2 goals and an 8 on Gazzetta. Everyone thinks Lukaku will happen, he will not. It's Lautaro Martinez, the 8 on Gazzetta, doing more than enough to see him get in. Milik being another strong shout from the league, and plus I think Lukaku only got a 7 if memory serves right, so that's kind of why Lukaku will not happen. So quite a good forward line there, like Di Maria, Ben Yedder, Lautaro Martinez, definitely some nice looking options like to see. Then in terms of possibles, we've got Marcus Alonso, Marouane Fellaini, Junior Fernandez, Milik and Vargas. I thought I'd put Vargas in as well, but you've also got Gomes, Desmas, Netfeld, Muriel less so because it was a free draw, Pickford for 4 saves and a clean sheet, Duarte of Granada for 1 goal and a clean sheet and a free on marker. Trott made 9 saves and a clean sheet. Now MLS has a few shouts in Morris and Osiro. Now we don't know if they may or may not happen. The most likely shout will be Morris because he got a hat-trick, but it was after extra time though, so that may or may not go against him, so we'll see what happens with that. Then Larson for 6 saves, a clean sheet and an 8 on L'Equipe. Baba for 3 on marker. Lucas Perez for 1 goal, 1 assist and a 3 on marker. Bornau for 1 goal, a clean sheet and a 1.5 on kicker for Cologne. Rajan Angolan for 1 goal and a 7 on Gazzetta. Schaub for 1 goal and 1.5 on kicker. And then, as we were saying, for like Fellaini's 1 goal, 1 assist. Alonso, a goal and a clean sheet. Junior Fernandez, 1 goal, 2 assists. Milik, 2 goals and a 7.5 on Gazzetta. So we'll see what happens with team of the week 6. This is the full team, and the obviously as we like to put together, so it gives you an idea of what we're expecting. Hopefully we get a good scoring week. As I said, I may do some final adjustments before tomorrow's end of predictions for the Football League, see where we go with there, because we might tweak a little bit accordingly. But hopefully you find this useful as always, folks. So let me know in the comments below who you rate for team of the week 6. Who would you like as your red picks? Smash the links always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, he's a legend, and I'll catch you all later.